Now let's turn to the Florida case and talk about Judge Cannon. She has indefinitely postponed the Florida case, which realistically probably means it's not happening before the election. So you might think, well, okay, well, there we go. Let's move on because nothing is going to be happening. No, actually, Judge Cannon has made a pretty busy calendar. Other things are going to be happening. And what's going to be happening, in effect, are hearings on three things that are very sort of uncomfortable for the special counsel, Jack Smith. And when Julie Kelly suggests that she's sort of putting, in a sense, Jack Smith into the docket, into the hot seat, making him a kind of defendant, this isn't exactly what is going on. And so not only do you have these three hearings coming up, but they are spaced out in such a way that this is what is going to be going on in Florida between now and the election. So if the media is trying to cover it, this is what they're going to be covering. And what are they going to be covering? Let's look at the three things that are coming up. The first one is selective and vindictive prosecution. So the Trump people are going to say, listen, yeah, our guy had classified documents, but so what? Who didn't? All these other people did. Biden had classified documents. Biden took classified documents from his days in the Senate when he didn't have any declassification authority. Other presidents have had classified documents. You're not prosecuting any of them. You're only prosecuting Trump. Well, this is obviously selective prosecution. So on that basis, the Trump people say the whole case needs to be thrown out. That's going to be case number one. And it's obviously awkward for Jack Smith. What's he going to say? Well, yeah, the special counsel decided that Biden is too dumb and stupid and forgetful to be able to put him on trial. So then the logical implication is, why is Biden running the country? And second, are you saying that Trump is on trial because he's essentially all there, whereas Biden is not all there? Is that really what you're saying? So very awkward for Jack Smith, and that's coming up. The second thing that's coming up is the appointment of the special counsel itself unconstitutional? Wow. Well, turns out that when you look at the statute actually says that the special counsel has to be, quote, properly appointed as a federal officer. In other words, he has to be an officer of the government. You can appoint somebody who is within the DOJ or assistant attorney general or somebody like that who is a federal officer. But Jack Smith was in private practice. Jack Smith is a private attorney. Essentially, Merrick Garland goes, you come on in, I'm naming you special counsel. And so the question is, does that comport with what a special counsel is supposed to be? If not, Jack Smith is exercising unlawful authority and his office needs to be dissolved.